There he is. Fish on, brother. Way to go.
There you go.
Little cow paid off, huh? Now if we can do a double.
He hit that thing moving. Trying to get back in the grass on me, Blair. There's no water back there on him. Coming right at us. Nice. Look at the fish pushing on that bank.
I'm gonna have to get a shrimp out there so I eat it.
Yeah, put one of those DOA shrimp on it. He's trying to get me back in the grass, but it's all right if you have a single hook. He's not gonna hang you up, but when you throw those top water plugs with those hanging extra treble hooks, that's when you can lose them.
Put it on.
Work around the back. I'm gonna have to swing it around back.
It's a big school Reds.
It's a good fish here, Blair.
This little point's loaded with fish.
Oh, that's nice, isn't it?
Come on, Reds. See him pushing, kind of like Mosquito Lagoon.
This is he's pulling the boat. Blair, look at that red right there. Cutting right in front of you, to the right.
See him?
We'll just stay off of him right here.
Nice fish.
That's a pretty fish, isn't it?
That'd be perfect for them redfish tournaments.
It sure would.
Look at that school right there in front of the boat.
It's always different in a tournament though, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, pitch one back on that point, buddy.
I got one out there where those reds are. Is there a certain color they like here best?
I tell you what, man, these fish are so aggressive here in Jacksonville. I mean, there's colors that you have more faith in, you know, chartreuse,
Yeah.
clear, what have you, but root beer, a lot of people throw a lot of root beer in them. It's a 25-inch fish, 26-inch fish.
I'll give you a hand with him.
I can get him, buddy. You want to get him? You got the big bows on him.
Let me snatch him up. God, they're pretty up here.
That's a nice fish there, buddy. What is he, 25, 26?
That'd be a good one for the tournament trail, no doubt. Puff that
There you go.
cow out of that.
There you go.
Nice little redfish. One spotter on that side.
Got a little bit of blue on his tail. What do we got, a 3-spotter?
3-spotter. But he would definitely be a nice one for that Ranger redfish tournament trail.
Yes, sir. Let's let him go. Maybe we'll catch him again, right?
Get him back in the water. Well, there he goes. Good job, sir.
All right. Thank you, Blair.
Well, welcome to this episode of Addictive Fishing. We're up in Jacksonville. You can throw a rock and almost hit Georgia here where we're at, right? Real close.
You can.
We're going to be catching redfish today. I'm your host, Capt Blair Wiggins. We're going to be fishing with Mike Phillips today. Y'all stay tuned to this episode of Addictive Fishing.
Your fish, come and eat, buddy. I didn't think we'd have time to come in and get any of this flood water, but this afternoon we'll have all this. We can take our time and fish it real thorough, you know. You're not going to catch too many fish that are under 20 inches using the lures we're using. That's what's great about artificial.
Yeah,
You
it
know,
kind of weeds out the little guy.
Yeah, that's a fact. Start turning in a little bit. Right to the right of it, see how the grass, the cove goes back and there's a little bit of grass sticking out?
Yeah.
That's where I always catch my reds when I fish this. About an hour ago, they were back in this grass. Now, as that grass is getting thinner, they're gonna have to come out and they'll stage right on that grass point about 5 foot off.
Almost reminds me of bass fishing.
It's the same deal, buddy. A lot of the stuff you have in these freshwater guys, the tackle they have in their box, they can come out here. Topwater spinner baits. Come out here and do some damage on redfish for sure, as well as trout. You never know what you're gonna get on this bank. You could have a good-sized trout push down this bank as well, along with the reds. And occasionally a flounder. Boy, that looks good coming down there.
Just wish it would look good to one of them redfish.
Oh, there he is, there he is. He came up underneath you. There he is. Oh, ooh, buck fever there. Come on, Big Blair. I'm gonna stay off you now. He was on it. He was on it. People don't realize how thin they sit. There's 4 to 5 inches back there. And
All up in that grass.
Yeah.
There's one just stuck his tail up.
people will pass right by this type of water and they're sitting back there. You can see them. I'm surprised their backs aren't sticking out of the water. Right there's a monster. I thought he had it.
Another one out on the point.
That was a big fish. That was a big, see him pushing to the right?
Yeah, there's another one out there.
Big fish.
Another one there too. There was 3 or 4 reds
Big
there.
fish. See it turn up there. Oh goodness, he turned on it, he's on it. Come on, get on it. He turned right on it.
What if they want a shrimp?
This flat we're fishing right now, there won't be There won't be any water on it at all. All the grass will be dry. It'll be dry mud is where the boat is sitting, where we're sitting right now. It'll be mud underneath us. There won't be any water at all on this flat.
Fish on,
That's
brother.
good fish.
You know what I had to do? I had to switch to that we've been here before, I think. I had to go and switch to the that DOA shrimp. He's a little guy, but he's
Nice,
a redfish.
Yeah, good little fish there, man. He liked that DOA shrimp, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Look at his tail. Tail's all lit up. And that green, look at his tail, like I said. Look at that lit up. See on that black. That's when you know they're turned on. When they get the green tail going. He was laying right in that grass, Mike.
That's it, man.
Just like you're supposed to be. Future Mogan. There he is.
Good.
Ooh, little guy, little trout. Little bitty trout. He loved that terrorize there, didn't he?
He swallowed it, didn't he?
Okay, good. Oh yeah, he's right in the corner. Come on, dude, little guy. Little troutski. Little ski trout. Want the redfish now. There's a swirl right there.
Popped it, huh?
Yeah, it was just sitting on the bottom. Hooks up on it.
There he is.
That was that same little red, I think, that was trying to jump on this shrimp. If you don't get him with a DOA shrimp, you get him with a DOA cow.
Little fish here.
He'd be one of them culling fish.
I believe so. He hit like a big fish.
Be big one day. You want a pair of pliers?
I think I got it, Blair. I got it, buddy. Thank you, though. Yeah, little fish. He's got to do a little growing.
A little bit of growing, he'll be a Mogan one day.
He hit like a big fish.
Well, good job, sir. 2 reds to a trout.
Yeah, well, we got to get a little more meat on the shoulders, buddy.
Get you some more. Y'all stay tuned. Oh, God, right.
Not a bigger fish.
Oh, it is.
No, it is a big fish. That's it. Boy, did he hit it. Oh!
Where, oh, where is my fat red?
Ooh.
I'm gonna take you to school a little like that other one did me.
That was a moving oyster there, buddy. That was a nice fish.
One thing I found about here, these oysters here, when I was fishing that redfish tournament out of St. Augustine, those oysters put on a heck of a bite here.
That power pull's awesome, isn't it?
It is nice, man. I got it staked off right here in the wind. I can put the trolling motor just on a little bit and it can pivot back and forth and we can hit all these little holes like you like.
It beats grabbing the old anchor, doesn't it?
Yeah. Up there in the grass, and I'm sitting out here in the deep water where I usually fish.
It's like red logs laying back in the grass, buddy.
Always listen to the person you grew up with.
That's nice, Red. Nice, Red. He's pulling. He was laying in that about 5 inches of water.
You know, we keep talking about tournament fish, tournament that all day today, and what we're talking about is the Ranger Mercury Redfish Tournament Series that's all around Florida, and this year it's going 3 times to Louisiana and once to Galveston, Texas, and hopefully I'll be fishing all those. They just had the one up here in St. Augustine this year. Oh, and we could have loved to have caught some of those. Down there. It's about the same size as the one earlier this morning. That's a nice looking redfish. He's brown, isn't he? That is just a beautiful fish. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Redfish are a lot of fun to catch no matter where you go and catch them. They pull hard. Let this guy get. They had a green tail. He was all lit up, wasn't he?
It was, buddy.
I love it when they light up like that.
There he is. Oh, come on back, come on back, come on back. Come on back. Boy, he rattled it about 3 or 4 times, Blair, and let it go. Whew. Usually they won't let go of this jerk bait, man. When they get this plastic in their mouth, they'll keep it. He was on it.
Man, I want to hook into that freight train.
I'm telling you, man, make the whole day, you know.
That one big fish can make your whole day.
Yeah.
But if you don't get that one big fish, there's always another day.
Blair, right behind your bait, right behind your bait.
Yes, sir. There he is. Oh, he's in the grass.
Ooh, that's a moose.
He is in the grass, brother.
That's it. Still in the grass, Blair?
Come
you get
on,
him out.
baby. No, we're okay, we're okay. Just
Yeah, keep the
let me
screws
power
on
pull
him,
it
buddy.
down. He's coming to us. Stop, stop, stop.
Keep the screws on him.
That was a close one.
There you go.
I'm gonna put the power pole down.
All right. Keep the screws to him.
Control.
You got it down?
Yeah, it's going.
He's going to
Here we
want to
are.
go back in the grass.
We're in.
He's going to make another run back in there.
There's that music that we love,
It's a good fish.
that we come to love.
It's a good fish.
Nice. That's what it was. I just needed to change to that cow. I have so much faith in that shrimp. You know, use it all over Florida. But September, you can bet I'll be throwing these little jerk baits. Look at that fish.
That's a nice fish. We're on a good bite.
That's the one. Hey, I think we'd actually be...
Son.
There you go. I think we'd actually be placing if we were actually in the tournament today. What do you think?
That's it, man.
All right.
It's a pretty fish.
We all stay tuned. We'll be right back with some more addictive fishing. Oh man, I saw that one come up and eat it right there as I'm sitting here playing with my power pole.
Boy, it's getting fishy in here. It's about to happen. I can feel it.
I got some guides around my place where they see it starting to look good. They're like, oh, it's starting to look sexy.
Just look at all this flooded water, buddy. We got a lot of bait in here, good small bait. I'm just looking for a few of these reds sitting up ready to ambush.
Mike, I had somebody email me on the website and they wanted to see me do this on the show. This is what a Cape Fear rod can do. As you can see, it's very stiff, but it's also the strongest rods in the world. Whew. That's incredible, ain't it?
It's awesome.
Oh, and there's
A lot of
fish.
rods would snap right there, wouldn't they?
Oh man, I saw that one come up and eat it right there as I'm sitting here playing with my power pole.
This is what we're looking for, buddy.
That was a nice one there.
This is what we're looking for.
God, I saw him come up and just roll on it.
I told you this spot.
I think I'm gonna have to go to the jerk bait.
It's a mean grub, man. He's got me all, there's oysters all underneath me. This is that fish we're looking for, buddy.
Is that our freakazoid?
He's trying to get me in the grass, and all this grass, Blair, every bit of it has oysters. This whole flat is oysters.
Make it to see this. It's kind of tough to tell the size of them with that copper-colored water. Carry on.
Boy, was that a mean hit, wasn't it?
I saw him come up and roll at it, man. I thought it was a mullet getting ready to jump, and all of a sudden your drag starts squealing out. Oh, that's a pretty fish. Oh, there he is. Look at that gold color.
Beautiful fish, man. Got the death grip on him there, Blair.
Oh, I'll get it on him soon enough. That's the size you want for the redfish tournament.
Yeah,
No doubt.
that's it, man.
You know what's handy about these? Look. Whoops, throw in the water. They float.
That's cool. That's handy. You don't know how many pliers I have lost.
Let me get him back.
It's a good little fish there, buddy.
Good little fish. One spot on each side. Now that's the size you want. Maybe a little bit bigger for the Ranger Mercury Redfish tournament. That'd be a good one.
That's cool.
Give him a little pat on the head and
No, I'll come on back, buddy. I'm gonna rub his hair.
we'll see you in September. And there he goes.
All right,
See
man.
that cow.
Stay busy at it.
I'm gonna be throwing a cow now, I think. You're smoking me. Want to take a minute and show y'all what we were using today. All sorts of different colors of the cow lures. We're using the glow shrimp, the DOA glow shrimp that I always like to use. Caught a couple fish on that, but I was getting smoked today, and the reason is Mike wouldn't leave the DOA cows alone. He was staying with that white color and just tearing them up. Through the 3-inch popper by Gags, got some nice blow-ups on it, but I think the heat of the day today was just a little bit too much. I'm rigged up with a 20-pound leader, 20-pound Power Pro, uni knot attaching the fluorocarbon to the Power Pro, 8 to 17 medium heavy action rod, and just pitching the little potholes today. All the little, I call them potholes, but actually it's where the Spartina grass kind of grows up all around and leaves a little hole in the middle. When the tide comes in, those fish get on there and just sit and they wait for bait swimming by, and bam, they ambush them. And that's what they thought the little cows were today. But that's your bait check for today, and I'm gonna try to get one more for the end of the day.
All right, this is gonna happen. Blair's getting to be that time, 3:30.
The magic hour, huh?
Yeah, this is when the fish lay up in the grass. Big red logs, man.
You got him? All right.
Yeah, that's him. Right on top of you, boy.
I think I had an oyster, one of them biting oysters. It looks like the same size as the one I just got. Oh, well, did you see that? He hooked up.
I'm gonna sling him on in.
I'll catch him.
There you go.
That's about the size you need for a catcher's mitt.
He's got a little growing to do, doesn't he?
Just a little bit. Boom, 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 boom. Little guy. See his tail all lit up though? Nice and green.
Torpedo?
One spotter, one on each side. Pretty little fish. Grow up and be a big one one day. Good job, them.
That's it, man. One at a time, right?
So as you can see, the conditions are changing. The wind's picked up again, and we're fighting it again, but we're catching fish. That's all that matters, right?
10-4, buddy.
As the sun's going down.
This is Custer's last stand here, Blair.
Got him? Yeah, he does.
Yeah, it's small.
A fish. It's a fish. It's a flounder, maybe.
I'll bring him around front. Well, when he struck, Blair, he was coming right at us. Well, he's staying down like a flatty. There you go.
Hit right by the boat, didn't he?
Yeah, he did, man. He's a little fighter, though. Doesn't have much on him, but he's pulling.
How many
pretty
is
good.
that today? I got waxed.
I don't know. It's the boat. It's the boat. It's all about the boat.
Come here, dude.
There you go, Blair.
Well, not a giant one to close with, but we shall close with that little bitty redfish. He's gonna grow up and be a big one someday. Hopefully he'll end up in the Indian River and be a Morgan, a great big Morgan. Well, Capt Mike,
Blair, I enjoyed it.
it's been a pleasure.
All right, buddy.
It is definitely getting to the end of the day. So if y'all ever want to give this a shot, give Captain Larry Minyard a call. That's who Captain Mike recommends here. Mike doesn't do any guiding anymore. He basically just does the Ranger Mercury Redfish tournament and a bunch of little tournaments around here in the area. But Larry Minyard definitely puts you on the fish. If it comes from his recommendation, I'd definitely take it. Don't forget about the website, addictivefishing.com, and we'll see you next week. Same for the weak-hearted boatsman.